Greetings folks, and I hope you're all reflecting on life's little injustices wherever you are in the world. And welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale figure preview. So, Hot Toys, they have dropped the Joker on us, but not any Joker. This is the Joker from Batman the Killing Joke, the 1988 groundbreaking graphic novel that came just prior to Tim Burton's movie, and a game changer this graphic novel was too, in my humble opinion. So yeah, a bit out of the blue this one, a bit out of left field, but I've got to say I am super excited for it. The original graphic novel was written by Alan Moore of Watchmen fame and illustrated by Brian Bolland of Judge Dredd fame. It had such an impact on me as a young man, so much so actually I still have my copy of it here. This is the original 88 UK printing of The Killing Joke, and I wouldn't part with this thing for all the tea in China, even though I am a tea drinker. So yeah, absolutely classic, superb piece of comic book writing, and yeah, considered by many to be a grail. So what are Hot Toys offering us? Let's have a close-up look. Yeah, very, very excited for this one. So the first shot, what have we got? Well, it's the one that I used for the thumbnail. It's the classic shot. It's the cover shot from the novel itself, the graphic novel, and it's the Joker holding the camera up to his face. And I've got to say straight away, having read the graphic novel more times than I can shake a stick at, and why I'd want to shake a stick at something I don't know, but yeah, it's looking absolutely excellent. The colours look absolutely on point. I've had a quick look through these photos and compared them to some of the actual stills, the actual shots in the graphic novel itself, and it's looking very promising. But yeah, no forearms here. Looks like we've got pegged hands, but those gloves look phenomenal. Super vibrant purple with that leather effect. Hot Toys are no strangers to Joker figures, so really there shouldn't be anything untoward going on here. It should all be a walk in the park for them, bar that head sculpt. We've got to get that head sculpt right, but we've got that super vibrant purple overcoat going on, the hat obviously, and what we can see of the face there is looking absolutely phenomenal, that head sculpt, and they've even down to it saying Wits or Wits on the camera, which is in keeping with the graphic novel itself. So let's zip on to the next shot, see if we can get some more detail. The first all shot, and we're getting a look at the base for the first time as well here. Now, nothing too complex going on with this base, or at least I thought, but there's a later shot here where there's actually, it looks like there's a slot-in card backdrop to this particular figure, which really sets it off, but we'll get to that. But the base itself, it's looking relatively straightforward, just a normal plastic base. You've got a Joker sort of riser section there going on, and what looks like maybe a pavement section. That's pretty much it, and what looks like a crotch cup going on. But overall, the proportions look absolutely on point. The outfit is looking phenomenal. I am assuming now we're seeing this the purple overcoat sort of rising up at the back there. We're looking at a wired coat. The hat looks on point. We've got the revolver, and we're getting our first look at the one of the two head sculpts that it comes with. So let's zip on to the next shot. Okay, we've got him with a hat on here now. It's going to be interesting to see whether this is a plastic hat, whether it's a material hat in keeping with maybe the older Joker figures like the Jack Nicholson Joker. I would like to see that sort of compressed material with the felt on it. I much prefer those style of hats rather than the plastic sort of hats, which don't do it for me. They detract from the realism, but it'll be interesting to see what materials Hot Toys have used here. Once again, we've got him holding the camera. We can see the suit underneath there, which is a slightly different shade of purple, which is in keeping with the graphic novel. That yellow waistcoat, we've got the black shirt and the green silk necktie as well. Spats on down at the bottom here, which is once again comic book accurate. So overall, yeah, proportions, colors, and the tailoring are looking very good indeed here. I am definitely excited for this one. On to the next shot. We've got him holding the hat. Obviously we've got a cane going on as well, so you know, I'm assuming that's going to come as an accessory. We're seeing that suit in a sort of straight on now, and we can see the level of detail. We've got a belt going on in there, and yeah, very, very good. I'm liking this head sculpt. We need to get close up to this head sculpt. We've got this ha 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 backdrop going off here, so on to the next one. Now this is where I am really, really hoping that Hot Toys keep this backdrop. It looks not dissimilar to the recent Daniel Craig James Bond figures from No Time to Die that they released with this sort of card insert backdrop here. But that, obviously, as you can see, is the front cover of the graphic novel right there. And yeah, I think that looks stunning. That's absolutely what they should have used. I think it looks amazing, it really does. We've got him holding the camera in one hand, what looks like a playing card in the other, so I'm assuming he's going to come replete with a deck of playing cards where they are all the Joker. That hat looks like it will fit on top of the sculpted hair. Now that's going to be interesting, because a lot of the time we see with sculpted hair figures that when they have a hat, you have to somehow shave that hair down, or the hat ends up oversized and looking a bit goofy. So it'll be interesting to see how the proportions work. But the hat in the graphic novel is very big, and if you haven't read it, I do recommend seeking it out. It's pretty much legendary in Batman lore. So on to the next shot. We've got him holding his head here with both hands to his temples. We're seeing that hair, that green hair, and this first time the sculpting up close. Looking very good, that hair indeed. And as always, Hot Toys have dropped about 20-25 photos on us, so some of them will zip through because they can get a bit samey. But yeah, we're seeing some of the fine detailing on that suit, and it's looking like Hot Toys have nailed on the tailoring. But this is what we'd expect from Hot Toys. They are they're way too long in the tooth to be screwing up tailoring. So I would expect exemplary stitch work. And we've seen that stitch work around the lapels of the purple overcoat there, and that is looking very, very good indeed. And on that vest, that waistcoat that he's got on, once again, stitch work looking impeccable. So this is a prototype, and they can vary, as we know, but hopefully Hot Toys will pretty much nail this one on, and it'll be identical, if not almost identical, to the prototype. So on to the next one. Now we've got him holding the gun here. It says click, click, click. I'm assuming this comes as an accessory. No doubt we'll see those in the accessories all shot at the end. But yeah, that's nice to see. And cufflinks here, important, because as you can tell from the cover of the original, I keep bringing this into play, but he has these little Joker cufflinks in yellow, and it looks to me, although I can't see the fine detail from that shot, that Hot Toys have gone for that design. I'm seeing a yellow blob there, so hopefully we'll get a close-up on that before the end of these photos. So on to the next. Once again, hat and cane, as we saw before. Zipping on to the next. It's another one, just a three-quarter shot this time, of the iconic cover shot of him holding the camera there. We just get a better look at the detailing on that clothing. On to the next. A side angle of the classic shot holding the camera, and I'm not seeing it because it's a little bit blurred in this shot, but it looks to me like we could be on for the cufflink design as well. It will really play to my OCD if they've not done these cufflinks right, but yeah, looking very, very good indeed. And it's our first real look at this head sculpt from the side here. And I've got to say, it is looking phenomenal. The skin tones in there, the white paint applications, the vividness of the red around the lips, those teeth in that mouth, I'm sure we'll get closer to, but they are looking superb. The crow's feet around the eyes, and the furrow in the forehead there and at the brow, the arched eyebrows, all looking excellent. Very, very, very good. Up close now, and we're really seeing the finer detailing here. That mouth is stunning, I have to say. The yellowing of the teeth, as I said, that super vivid red around the mouth, that wet look to the whole mouth area itself. Loving the texturing here on the skin. The white makeup over the top there looks great. The individual strands in the hair are picked out. The colour is right. These little dangly bits at the front there are falling just as they do on the front cover and throughout the graphic novel. And even the detailing on that camera is looking absolutely excellent. So yeah, I'm very impressed with these initial shots. Once again, another close-up of the cover shot. Now we're really seeing this head sculpt in some detail here, and yeah, that is looking absolutely excellent. Let my eyes wander over this. That hair, it's got that stylized graphic look about it, but it is absolutely on point as far as I can see. Got those wisps of hair going around the back there, longer sections on the top, and then these long sort of worm-like pieces almost that come down over the front of the forehead there, nailed on. Those eyes, now I'm assuming we're looking at the purse system here, but I'm sure it'll tell us later. Those eyes are looking amazing. They've got that green hint to them in the pupils there. We've got darkening and reddening in the corners of the eyes there, and once again that phenomenal mouth and that super exaggerated chin all looking on point. On to the next, a slightly lower angle of that of that shot. As I say, Hot Toys do tend to, you know, repeat their shots a little bit from slightly different angles, but yeah, it's good to see that all the detailing is there. So on to the next, a close-up of that one again. Once again, we're seeing that fantastic mouth. Those gloves are looking great. Really, really good paint applications, giving that an impression of purple leather. Now, this is an interesting one. I'm liking this. Sort of slightly different, this one. And we get a first eye. Now, this is the first time I've seen the figure with the hat, and I've gone, hang on a second, maybe that doesn't quite work. That just, I don't know whether it's the way it's been placed on the head. As I always sort of saw it slightly up at an angle there. That more cowboy way of it sitting on the head just doesn't look quite right to me. That's the only shot there where I'm sort of going, hang on, that's not quite right. Maybe that's the size of the hat, maybe it's the way it sat on the head. I would have tilted it back to more of an angle. But yeah, he's holding the pistol there, which is, I would imagine it's going to be up to the usual Hot Toy standards with a revolving chamber, a cocking action, maybe even removable bullets, but once again, they're past masters in the weapons department, so I can't see that being problematic. But yeah, not so sure about that shot. This one looking great. Obviously we've got a hat holding hand. He's lifting the hat off his head and he's winking here. Now I think this is the second of the two head sculpts, but we'll see later on. And once again, he's got that. He's got his stick there in front of him. On to the next. Now this is interesting. A magnetically attachable tongue. Now, I'm assuming this can be put into both of the two head sculpts. Who knows? We'll maybe have to wait and see here how this is going to work. I'm assuming it's small enough to slot between the gap in the teeth there. So yeah, no reason why it shouldn't be used with both. But yeah, that really does bring a different aspect to the head sculpt completely with that tongue sticking out. And nicely done it is too. I'm assuming it just slots in. As it says, magnetically attached, so that'll be great to see that when it finally lands. So yeah, and we can see the purse system there as well in action. And I'm a broken record as far as the purse system goes. It really can alter the aspect of the figure, give it a completely different look simply by just moving the eyes around. So I'm really happy that Hot Toys are including it with just about all their figures, if not all of them. On to the next. Now we're looking at some of the detailing here. Yeah, as we mentioned before, not only is it a wired coat, but it's a wired jacket as well. That's great. I'm really pleased with that. A lot of the time when you've got multiple layers on an action figure and you're going for that dynamic pose, maybe the wind catching it or a sudden movement, if you've got an overcoat on which is wired but then the coat underneath isn't, it can look a little bit off and a little bit disjointed because the jacket underneath isn't moving but the coat is. To have them both wired, fantastic idea from Hot Toys, great idea, and I think will really give you display that sense of dynamism and that sense of realism. So yeah, thumbs up Hot Toys on that one. Now we're looking at all the different interchangeable head sculpts, and right now two I can see here. So yeah, we've got a winking head sculpt and a non-winking head sculpt. Now whether that tongue will work with the winking head sculpt, I'm not so sure, because looking at that gap between the teeth there, doesn't look like there's much room on the winking head sculpt. Not a deal breaker for me, but yeah, both have the PERS system, which is great to see, and once again we're getting a really good idea here of the level of detailing on this head sculpt. The paint applications overall just looking very, very good indeed. So I mean, I must admit, I'm probably going to be leaning. I mean, this is me, Mr. Nostalgia. At the end of the day, I will be putting him in the post from the cover of the graphic novel, and I can see him staying that way for quite some time before I get bored with it. It is such an iconic image. So some more of the detailing here. We get the pistol, yeah, as I mentioned before, which is looking good. The revolver with the flag, which no doubt just pops straight in the end there. What else? Oh, it's the final all shot, everything in, as we always get from Hot Toys. So we've got multiple interchangeable hands by the looks of it, which is a standard with Hot Toys. The pistol, obviously, that we've just looked at with the detachable flag. Two head sculpts with the PERS system. We've got that shot again of the hat where I'm not 100% convinced, but I mean, if you look at this shot on the left here, it's sitting a lot better, and I think that is because, as I say, it's got that slight angle on it. So maybe that's just a miscalculation in photography there. The magnetically attached tongue, which is going to swap between the, you can swap out in the unwinking head sculpt by the looks of it. Obviously the camera, we're looking at some of the detailing on the base there, and then there's that diorama section of the front cover again. So yeah, there you have it, folks. That is Hot Toys' take on the Joker from the 1988 graphic novel, The Killing Joke. What are your thoughts on this particular piece? Is it something you're going to be picking up? Is it something you're going to be passing on? Are you a fan of the original graphic novel? Are you going to be getting this piece? Please drop a comment in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this. For me, this is a no-brainer. It is still, The Killing Joke is still it's in my top 3 best comics, best graphic novels of all time. So yeah, an absolute no-brainer for me, this one. But will you be picking it up? That's the important thing. So what have we got coming up on the channel? Well, we've got more previews. We have more 1/6 scale reviews. We've got a very, very big one coming in very soon, but I'm going to keep tight lip on that one. Yeah, that's a highly anticipated figure will be coming in soon. We've got stuff from Hot Toys, from InArt, from Susu Toys, Present Toys, Caustic Plastic, Exo6, Iconic Studios, to name but a few. We've got a new tour video coming up, so everything you see behind me, over there, up there, around the back there, is all going in front of the camera. We've got more episodes of Grail or Fail, more previews obviously, and just more general 1/6 scale shenanigans coming up. So as I mentioned at the top there, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of it. And I suppose all that remains for me to say is a massive thank you for watching, as always, and from myself and the Joker, take care of yourselves, and until next time on the channel, happy collecting.